argument can be brokered that we do not live in an automotive enthusiast's gilded age, where even big SUVs can be ordered track-ready from the factory, boasting performance numbers on par with exceptional sports cars like Porsche 911s and Chevrolet Corvettes. We've already forgotten what the world was like before 5,200 pound utilities delivered sub 4 seconds 0 to 60 mph times. Because yes, that's another barrier broken in this decade of ridiculously escalating horsepower, thanks to BMWs and badged SUVs. In developing a successor to the original X6 M, BMW clearly was focused on the numbers, which are downright amazing. For starters, there's the 60 miles per hour sprint, which takes just 3.7 seconds. Or put the X6 M on a drag strip where it will run the quarter mile in 12.1 seconds at 115 miles per hour. Both outpace the Mercedes-AMG G63 S Coupe, the X6M's new arch-rival. It takes the X6 M a tick or two for its twin turbochargers to start force-feeding all 4.4 litres of V8, but once they do, the 567 peak horsepower pushes you back in the seat like an NFL running back's stiff arm. The new 8-speed automatic clicks through the gears until the X6M reaches a governed top speed of 160 miles per hour. Skid pad performance is perhaps the most awe-inducing, at 1.01 grams. All that grip is generated thanks to some of the largest rolling stock available outside of the supercar realm. 10-inch wide front wheels shod with extra-load Michelin Pilot Supersport tires size 28535 ZR21 and 11.5-inch wide rear wheels wearing 32530 ZR21s. Those tires also help haul the X6M to a stop from 70 miles per hour in only 152 feet. That's on par with BMW's own M3, which weighs 1,600 pounds less. In fact, all of the X6M's test numbers are roughly equivalent to those of BMW's compact performance sedan. Besides performing like its small and badged sibling, the X6M shares some of that car's shortcomings. Steering feel in the SUV is similarly lacking, although with differing expectations given its much larger size, the calibration here is actually more appropriate. The engine sound, however, is just as artificial as in other BMW M products that use the company's pipe-it-in through stereo technology. While we don't expect a turbocharged V8 to sound as good as a flat-blank crank V8 any more than we expect it to sound like a flathead V8, the engine in the X6M doesn't sound much like a V8 at all. The biggest demerit to the X6M comes in its ride quality, which ranges from firm to unacceptably, jarringly firm, depending on how its air suspension is adjusted. On roads that are less than perfect, the head toss gets to be enough that wearing a helmet as protection against the suede headliner seems like a not terrible idea. And then you'd be ready for the track, which is where the X6M best acquits itself. Not that we imagine actually spotting any at track days. With the $103,050 base price, the X6M's window sticker is as extravagant as its test sheet. Save the snarky jokes about this being a German as they weren't all that funny when the first X6 showed up nearly a decade ago. And today, when the automotive world has gone all in on both horsepower and crossovers, what can we expect but things like the X6M? This sort of automotive indulgence has never made much sense, but that's exactly the point.